Good afternoon, it's Mike Cousins again from docSAFE. I'm going to show you today two new features that we've added to the latest version of docSAFE. The first feature is what we call private folders. For some time now we've been asked to add this feature in. The feature allows you now to create a folder structure that is totally private to the client, which means that your client is able to store files and documents inside those private folders that you and your staff cannot see or access. You might ask, well, we're asking why we do this. Well, it allows clients to be able to have the confidence of storing documents such as wills, passports, that sort of thing, inside their own private storage areas, knowing for certain that nobody at your firm or your company can actually access them. So they're totally locked down to them. So how do we do this practically? Well, if you go to your client list, if you then pick a client, the folders here are currently available for staff to read. If we wished to turn an existing folder to private, we would simply go to the folder options and switch this button here to no staff access. Once we've done this, there is no returning back. That folder is then effectively locked for its entire life until you choose to delete it. The other way we can do it is when we first create a folder in the first place. So if we go back up to folders and we create a new folder, you'll see here there is an option, the same option, to create that folder as staff access, not available to staff, so private only. So what does this look like from a client's point of view? So here we are logged in as a client. You'll notice any files that have been put in that are private only will have a little padlock like this here next to them. If the client also goes to their folders, they'll notice there is a padlock and also a hover button that says private folder. So anything with a padlock the client knows is totally safe and secure for them, and your staff will never see what's in that. The next feature is the ability to create groups within your docSAFE. We call these groups business units. Now, the objective of having a business unit is to be able to isolate both staff and clients to their own specific areas within the business. You may, for example, want a staff member to only have access to a certain number of clients. So it's quite easy to create a business group with those clients in and associate the staff member to that group. Now, historically, you've always been able to do this, but the difference now in this latest version is that the staff can exist in more than one group. So in the past, it's been a bit of an impractical use of business units because once you're in a group, then you're locked to that group, and it's very difficult for you to work on any other clients outside that group. But now you can mix and match as many of those groups within your list of clients as you wish. So I'll show you now how you can do that. So if we go to clients, if we were to create a new client, you'll see now, whilst we can create multiple folders with all the other permissions and so on and so forth, you've now got a business unit drop down. In the past, you would only be able to exist in one of these units. Now, you can belong to as many of these groups as you wish, which makes the use of business units much more flexible. On the reverse side of this, let's see about creating a staff member from scratch and associating them then at that point to a business unit. So let's go to the company options, which was where all the admin takes place for docSAFE. Let's first of all look at your business units that you have set up at the moment. So in business units, you can see here we have all these different business units, and we can create new business units. If we go to staff and then choose to create a new staff member, then that staff member has the option of belonging to any combination of business units. So you might be able to see now how business units have sort of come of age. You can use them much more practically in the business and successfully, and hopefully it's a way forward so that you can isolate different groups of clients to certain staff. Thanks very much for your time today, and look forward to speaking to you on another tutorial very soon.